right, everybody, welcome to your 10U Bulls versus the Atlanta Phoenix for league play. This is going to be the first time that we have started league play this year. So it's going to be interesting to see how, our team has grown and matured and gelled and all that after our tournament. And it's going to be interesting to see how the other teams have. Got Tyler Hallman with me today. Be calling the games. Tyler, what's happening, buddy?
What's going on, Bulls fans? We are excited to get league play underway today for sure. Lots of practice has gone into to what's going to be on the ice today, so excited to see what happens. And obviously during the leveling tournament, we got to play a lot of these teams, but Atlanta Phoenix is not one of them that we got to see. So interesting to see how we match up with them. I was just finding out from one of their dads that they actually won a tournament in Charlotte a couple of weekends ago, and had the chance to play several other teams that are in our league. So I expect that they're going to be pretty good, and I know they were last year. A lot of their same team came back. So excited to see today's game.
Absolutely. Yeah, and, we just got done watching the Center Ice take on the Mad Hatters, and it was a very even matched game. Both teams had very good defenses, struggled a little bit to get some good shots on goal on offense, but overall it was a dead even match. And I want to say the Mad Hatters took it 2-1 at the end there. So
yeah, both teams look like they lost a little bit of steam right there at the end.
But they don't have comprehensive off-ice conditioning programs. Tyler, what do you think?
That's right. We'll see. We'll see if ours is doing its job or not.
That's right. So can hear the boys right down below us. Set up on this corner down here as I don't know if you've been to Center Ice before, but there's a concourse up top. Pan over a little bit. Concourse up top, but everybody stands on the rails there. There's Lauren Cole and Mally Arns. They're not going to wave at you guys.
I don't know what parent brought the cowbells for the fans today, but fantastic job.
Yeah, that's awesome.
If I had to guess, I would say it was Jonathan Del Bosco, being the Mississippi State fan.
All right. So while we're waiting, getting ready to go, pan up here so you guys can see it. Want to say thank you to our sponsors, Baker Camp Arnold Capital Management and Mass Mutual Insurance Financial Services. Really appreciate you guys and your generous donations to our program. And calling out the coaches here. We got head coach Philip Allen and coach Josh Uptain, and not pictured on there is coach Chris Arns. 12-minute periods today, like we always do for league play. 1.5-minute penalties. And for those of you not in the know, we are back on the full-size nets.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
So SYTHL decided they did not like, or that they heard our complaints about the small nets and wasn't good for our goalies, and they decided to suspend that for the season. So here come the officials putting out the big nets for us. So doesn't look like they're going to peg them, though. Nope, definitely not pegged.
Well, that's unfortunate. Hopefully they won't be sliding around. Maybe they'll get some water and freeze them to the ice a little bit.
So here come your Bulls. Big number 13, Elijah Cole in net. They'll have about 3 minutes to get a warm-up in. Elijah's mom pushed the wrong button for Elijah Cole there. Yeah. Shout out to his cousin Parker.
Elijah Cole in net today.
I think we got everybody healthy today, don't we?
Yeah, we got, well, I don't know if everybody's healthy, but everybody's
They're
playing.
Here.
Everybody's playing. No, glad to have Henry back on the ice with us, as he was out last time we last time we played. So the Bulls lining up in the corners here to practice their shots. First one out's going to be Easton Del Bosco, followed by Graham Pugh. Henry Arns. Ethan Buck. Parker Allen. Tab Baker. Tab's also our backup goalie. I'm sure we'll probably see him in net at some point in time this weekend. Gus Federley. Nate Key. Here's our other twin, Will Federley. Keegan Brennan. And guys that didn't get a chance to shoot were Hayes Hallman. And I didn't see Caleb Duro. I think those were the only two that didn't get a chance to run through there. Oh, and Remy Uptain. Remy also didn't. So Remy and Caleb are in the net right now picking up pucks. Bulls are doing their traditional back and forth warm up across the ice, and we'll get started here in about 10 seconds.
For those of you who've been watching this season, you've seen the cool intro graphics and the team versus team stuff. I totally just completely blanked and forgot to do one for the Phoenix, so I'll get that done. We'll have one for them soon. But I got one for all the other teams, so.
Any given practice night, you'll find Justin with his computer, designing graphics, making sure all this stuff is set up for the weekends, and I know it's much appreciated by all the parents and grandparents, friends and family out there watching. Thank y'all for joining in with us.
Had a financial real estate finance class this week, or test this week, so I've been studying.
Coming out to take the face-off, we have Henry Arns. Ethan Buck's going to be his right winger. Gus Federley over on his left wing. Hayes Hallman, right defense, and Easton Del Bosco, left defense. And again, Elijah Cole in net. It's going to be 12-minute periods. And here we go with our first puck drop. Phoenix immediately push it forward, but Gus Federley tries to get it. Puck's just sitting there dead in center ice. It's worked back to Hayes Hallman. Hayes works it up, tries to send it up the neutral zone. Hayes comes back, finds it again, tries to send it up. Pass is cut off by the Phoenix. Phoenix now working through neutral zone, and we're going to have an offsides. Kind of a slow start right there for both teams. Neither one of them really wanting the puck. Phoenix win the face-off, but it shoots back to Hayes. Hayes is going to skate it up. He sends a pass up to Henry Arns, who tries to knock it out of the air, but it ends up on the stick of a Phoenix player. Phoenix now working it through the defensive zone. He loses the puck in the neutral zone, but works it in. Right around Easton Del Bosco. They take a shot on goal, and Elijah with a nice pad save. Phoenix able to work it around, keep it in. Henry Arns tries to knock that down with his leg. Easton now takes it into the corner. Nice job lifting that stick and just getting in his way. Henry Arns comes in to help out. Henry works it around his own net, makes one man miss. Henry now working it up ice to the neutral zone. Atlanta takes a line change. Henry working around several folks, finally tripped up as he works it deep into the offensive zone. Bulls made a line change as well. Parker Allen in on defense, trying to get something going there in the corner. Parker still battling. Neither player able to get a handle on the puck. Remy Uptain now chases it down, works it up the wall and out of the zone. Nate Key now steps up, works it out of the zone again. Atlanta Phoenix brings it back in. Remy in good position. Parker right there too, and Elijah with a cover. Puck just got trickled in there to Elijah, and he just, nice job recognizing to get his guys a rest and covers it up. So we'll take a face-off here in the defensive zone. Looks like Caleb Duro taking the face-off. He's got Tab Baker to his left, Keegan Brennan to his right. Tab charges hard. They work it back in. Parker Allen, nice job taking one off the chest and knocking that down. Remy staying with it as well. And another shot on goal, and good save there by Elijah.
Yeah, they gotta push. They gotta push. They can't sit back. This Phoenix team is fast, and they are aggressive.
Well, they're taking shots. Already count 3 versus 0 on our shot clock. Henry in to take the face-off. Ethan Buck to his right. Gus Federley to his left. Easton and Hayes back in on defense. Henry wins the face-off. Immediately pushes it forward. Stolen away before he can get it out of the defensive zone. Easton with a great job knocking that one back up the wall. Great job there by Henry cutting that off, and Henry's on a breakaway. He works around and kicks one in, and we have an offsides. Ethan was just a step over right about the time Henry was entering the zone. The puck came off his stick, and Ethan just not able to pull up there at the last second. So Henry kicks that one. After the face-off, they work it into the offensive zone. Ethan gets tripped up. Henry's still up. Gus is fighting for it, trying to get it, but can't quite get possession. Gus interrupts that one in the back end. Hayes steps up in center ice. Passes it up to Ethan. Ethan charging hard into the offensive zone. Hayes tries to keep it in. Everybody's got to come out. He's waiting for everybody, just handling it right there at the blue line. Passes it back to Henry. Henry passes it back up to Ethan. Ethan now, great job there by Hayes and Henry both able to keep that in, not get the offsides call.
A great job Henry back checking there, covering for Hayes skating up.
Yeah. Bulls unable to do anything with it though, and we got Remy and Easton in on defense. Easton steps up, keeps that one from being able to get a shot off. Remy sends that one towards the net. Easton able to knock it away. Gus trying to work it up the boards. Got Will Federley now stepping in too. Easton pokes that one away. Easton's going to work it up along the boards. Tries to get it up to Gus. Gus tries to work it up to Henry. Henry taken away before he can get it out of the zone. But finally Easton knocks it out. Phoenix will have to reset and make a full line change. And Parker Allen comes in for Easton. They get a shot off right off the face mask of Elijah. Elijah in great position and just took one off the face. Graham Pugh now steps up, tries to send that one out. Graham knocks that one down as they try to take a shot. Graham now is going to chase that one into the corner. He's boarded pretty hard into the wall. Parker now steps up, sends it back up the wall. Trying to get it over to Will Federley. Graham skating hard, trying to keep it in the neutral zone, but Phoenix now working it back across. This number 7, Samuel, is pretty darn good. Phoenix now working right in front of the goal. Remy had him all tied up, and we got a holding. We got a stick holding right in the middle. Remy can't even get his stick apart. So Remy now working behind the net. Remy tries to set it up the wall. Phoenix cut that off and able to get it out.
Got to be looking for that cross ice pass, spread them out. They're still on the boards already.
Graham Pugh sends it out and puts one on net. Graham puts one on net, so no icing. Goalie's got to defend it. That's our first shot on net too, I believe. Hayes comes in off the line change. Hayes takes a shot from the defensive position, then immediately gets right back. Lets his line catch up to him. Tab tries to take a shot right off his stick. Hayes now takes possession in the neutral zone, sends it back up Tab. Tab sends it back to Hayes. Hayes sends it back up to Tab, trying to find somebody to take it into the offensive zone. And finally, Keegan Brennan steps up. He wants it. Phoenix take it. Work it across the neutral zone. Hayes is the only one back. He takes a stab at it, gets right in his way, and Elijah can't find it. It went right around the backside of Elijah. He couldn't find it. He made the initial stop, and then it kind of came behind his foot. And Phoenix doing a good job of just staying there waiting and grabbing that loose change. So we now have a score of 1-0 Phoenix. We'll make a complete line change. Ethan Buck to right wing. Henry Arns at center. Gus Federley over at left wing. Remy Uptain, right defense, and Parker Allen, left defense. We'll have a face-off. Henry wins the face-off. Another one off his skate. He's doing pretty good at working that one back and then kicking it in with the skate and pushing it forward. Phoenix now take it behind their own net. Ethan trying to interrupt things. Ethan now keeps it into the zone. Gus takes a shot. Remy keeps it in again, dumps it deeper into the defense or the offensive zone for the Bulls. Remy steps up, gets knocked up against the board pretty hard. Parker sends it back in, and we have an offsides. There was absolutely no way we weren't getting an offsides on that call, as Remy was still laying on the ice being boarded up. Parker's got to skate that one backwards or buy some time to get his offensive guys to back check. So Bulls dump that one deep in the defensive zone, or the offensive zone, excuse me. And Phoenix now take possession. They try to work it out. They do. Hayes sends a cross-ice pass over to Gus Federley. Gus now chasing it back into the offensive zone. Gus is going to chase it into the corner, tries to seal it away. Bulls need to get something passed up the middle. Henry Arns is still out there. Easton Del Bosco now backing up on defense. Easton reaches. Hayes is the only one back. He tries to swipe. Elijah with a good stop, and Hayes sends it on out of the zone. Ethan now battling along the boards. Ethan trying to get something going. He goes down with another Phoenix player. Hayes again with number 7 going back. They're going to work it around the backside. Great job there by Easton, realizing they were coming around the backside. Number 7 just skating in circles around his offensive zone. Henry Arns now takes it away. Henry's going to take it behind his own net. Henry's going to work it up. He's got Will out on his right. And Nate Key over to his left. Henry tries a backhand one towards the middle. Phoenix had that cut off all day. As Henry's trying to come off the ice, it hits his shoe.
That should have been too many men on the ice.
It should have been. Luckily that wasn't called. So battling in the corner is Remy Uptain. Able to get it out. Remy now steps up, sends it back off, but they're calling a penalty on somebody.
Should have been offsides.
I thought it was offsides too.
It's offsides.
Okay.
I don't see anybody going to the box.
He was talking to somebody like he was calling a penalty.
All right, we're going to that dot.
So Graham Pugh will take the face-off. He's got Nate Key to his left, Will Federley to his right. Remy Uptain and Parker Allen back on defense. Puck works back to Remy. Remy tries to send one up, loses it off his stick. Graham now steps up, Nate's going to work it in. Graham staying at the blue line. Nate still trying to get across, and everybody's across. It's so far off sides. Nate's got to cross that line or at least get the puck past it.
That is 10 bits hockey, fellas. Come on, pay attention.
Everybody was waiting at the blue line, and Nate just never got it across. So we'll have an offsides face-off right outside of our offensive zone.
They've got to stop throwing the puck through traffic like that.
Yeah, Easton tries to send it up. Hayes is going to take a look, see where he's got some open ice, sends it up the board, trying to find Nate. Graham Pugh sticking in there with him. Easton Del Bosco with the puck now. Tries to send it back up the boards, trying to find Graham. Graham, with a good opportunity there. It was bouncing around. Just couldn't quite get a handle on it. They take a shot. Hayes reaches out, tries to grab it. Now he does with a stick. Sends it up, trying to find Will Federley. Will chasing along the boards, but cut off. Will still sticking with it. He's got it into the offensive zone. Graham Pugh right behind him. Cross ice pass there by Phoenix. Hayes steps up, pokes that one away. Hayes still battling along the boards, trying to get something going. Nate Key jumps in there to help out. Got Will Federley out there too, working along these near side boards. Hayes tries to swipe that one away. Nate Key does. Hayes sends that one up, trying to get Will. Atlanta sends it deeper into their offensive zone. Del Bosco goes around the net, sends it up the far wall. Phoenix backhand it back into the zone. Easton steps up. The puck finds Hayes. Hayes sends it up, trying to find Graham. Graham's in a race, bringing it across the neutral zone. Graham able to keep it in the offensive zone, but Phoenix now charging hard across the neutral zone. Tab Baker enters. Bulls caught in the line change. Parker Allen now sends one out, trying to let this line change catch up. Caleb Duro trying to send it out. Remy Uptain will be the first one there. Collides with a Phoenix guy right behind his own net. They center one right in front of the net. Parker right on top of it. Elijah dives for it, and it just goes wide of the goal. Tab now steps up, sends it around one guy. Tab able to get it out of the zone. Great job there by Tab, staying with it. He's charging hard into the offensive zone. He's got Keegan Brennan. Keegan with a one-on-one shot, and in the goal. Keegan with a post-to-post.
Wow, look at that.
All started by Tab Baker getting it out of the zone. So great job, great teamwork there by those two forwards.
Just like that, Bulls will climb back in this one.
We're right back in it. So Tab will stay out on left wing. Caleb Duro at center. Keegan Brennan over at right wing. Hayes and Easton back on defense. And we have a 1-1 game with 55 seconds left here in the first period. Face-off goes to the Phoenix. Guy works around Easton. Hayes steps up, knocks that one wide. Keegan now works along the near side board, tries to send it up and out. Great job there by the Phoenix, sealing the boards. Keegan now trying to work it along the near side wall again. Hayes steps up, gets it back up to Keegan. Keegan tries to get it out, and we have a trip, it looks like, on Caleb Duro.
Yep.
So Caleb will be headed to the box, and we will be on our first Bulls penalty kill.
33 seconds left in the first period, so
this penalty will carry over into the second period. And coming out for the penalty kill, we have Henry Arns, Easton Del Bosco, Hayes Hallman, and Ethan Buck. Henry takes the face off. Immediately, the Phoenix try to push it forward, but Ethan comes up, steals it away. Henry Arns working along the near side boards, works through the center of the ice, tries to send one out, does. Great job there by Henry, finding a bunch of open white space.
Ethan Buck like a laser beam.
Oh, Ethan caught an edge right there, entering the offensive zone, and we can't go across because be offsides. Great job there by Henry checking up. Now our defense has a defense did a good job there. There were four Phoenix guys charging hard into the offensive zone. Only two defensive guys and our two offensive guys were on the floor. So great job there, keeping that one out. Henry wins faceoff, gets it back to Hayes. Hayes whiffs, trying to get it out of the zone. Luckily, Easton was there, and we have the end of the first period with 27 seconds left on a penalty kill. Score of 1-1. So we're lucky to be 1-1, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, there have been some missed opportunities on both sides there, but great job by Tab and Keegan to drive that one home and put one in the net for us.
And, so many guys, hats off to Keegan, because so many guys get that fast break and they put it right into the goalie's gut. And great job there by Keegan to shoot it wide, use the post, and shoot one in. A fantastic job there by Tab, just getting it out, chasing it down.
Yeah, I think my favorite part of that whole thing was Tab's pass to himself around the Phoenix guy as he kept going up and getting out of the defensive zone.
Definitely.
That was great. All right, so 27 seconds left on this penalty as we start the second period. 12 minutes to see who can put some more points on the board.
Looks like the remainder of this penalty kill will be Graham Pugh at center, Nate Key over at right wing, Remington Uptain, and Hayes Hallman back on defense. Graham will take the face-off. Phoenix immediately get it, send it into their offensive zone. Defense in great position. Good job there by Nate Key. Graham able to clear it out. Phoenix will retreat back into the Bulls' offensive zone. Remy steps up to the red line, tries to send it up. Phoenix now bring it on, and we have an offsides. Atlanta Phoenix. The penalty kill is now over. Bulls doing a good job of making sure they didn't get any shots off on that. Parker Allen and Remy Uptain will stay out on defense. Gus Federley, Ethan Buck, and Henry Arns out on offense. Henry gets tripped up as he enters the offensive zone. Henry now tries to keep it in. Can't, so he's going to skate it back. Trying to use that sixth man, the wall, to help him keep it in the neutral zone. Phoenix able to gain possession, though, and work it in. Henry now is going to take it behind his own net. Henry again gets it, tries to work it up the wall. Phoenix now, great job, center one, but nobody at home. Parker Allen was there for the Bulls, but nobody there for the Phoenix, so Parker able to send it out. Parker down in the corner, gets it over to Henry Arns. Henry able to clear the zone. Will Federley chases it down. Henry working along the near side boards. Tries to get one over to Ethan. Ethan loses it right off the edge of the stick, and Ethan finally just dumps it in to the offensive zone. Bulls looking for a line change. Looks like Easton Del Bosco made it out, but Parker Allen not able to make it off. Gus Federley now comes in along with Caleb Duro and Keegan Brennan. Easton in the far corner. Easton works it along the wall. He's just going to dump it straight up into the offensive zone, and we have an icing. So this will give the Bulls an opportunity, and typically in real hockey or higher level hockey, icing would keep us from being able to substitute, but at this age, this will give us an opportunity to take a breather and get our lines changed out. So Hayes and Easton in on defense. Tab over at left wing. Caleb Duro at center and Keegan Brennan at right. A lot of traffic there, right there in front of Elijah. Elijah with a nice stick save. Send it over to Keegan. Keegan's working it up the far side. Keegan sends one over. Nobody to center it to, though. Tabbs now going to work into the corner. Tabbs staying right there with him. Continues to poke check away. Caleb steps up, tries to poke that one away. Great job by Easton. Keeps it in the zone. Try to send another one out just over the edge of Easton's stick. Easton slaps that one away. Nice poke check. Hayes will step up, work it across the line. Hayes again tries to step up, gets it over to Keegan. Nate comes in for for Tab. Easton goes down hard right there at the blue line. And just as soon as Phoenix enter the zone, they have an offsides. So again, our score is still 1-1. 8:49 left here in the second period. Graham Pugh will take the face-off. He's got Will Federley on his right, Nate Key to his left.
Graham fielded that one off his butt. I thought he was going to get it again.
I thought he was too. Lots of traffic right there in front of Elijah, and hard to even see where the puck is, but the Bulls able to send it to the outside. Nate Key's going to take it, chase it behind the net. Oh, they tried to stuff one in on the near side post. Elijah with a great job keeping it out. Almost the entire Bulls team except for Parker Allen over there battling against the wall. Puck finally spits out. Parker's in great position and slaps that one away. Parker with another great stop. Parker trying to send it out. Phoenix take a shot, but blocked up by their own player. That's going to be Remy Uptain getting it out. Remy gets it over to Graham. Graham's got a wide open opportunity. He's only got one guy to beat. He sends a cross-ice pass over to Will Federley. A little bit too much on it. Hayes now steps in, takes a shot from the defensive position. Will's crashing the net. Graham's still there, and we finally get a whistle. Great look there, though. Hayes came in off the bench. And that cross-ice pass, it was headed over to Will Federley. There was just a little bit too much on it, and it bounced wide. Hayes right off the bench took a shot, and Will came back crashing the net. So great job there from him.
From down here, it looked like Will lost sight of it, but it was sitting right between him and the goalie, and I don't think either one of them saw it at first.
So Bulls will finish taking a line change that they were in the middle of. Got Henry, Easton, Ethan, Keegan, and Hayes out on the ice. Henry working hard along the near side boards. Henry takes a shot. It was a rough angle to take a shot from. Hayes and Easton in good position. Hayes is tracking backwards, takes a swipe, does a good job of pushing him to the outside boards. He continues to work inside, and Easton's right there to cut that off. Easton flips it up the boards, gets it almost out of the zone, and he does clear the zone. I was worried that one didn't quite cross the blue line, but referee says it did. Tab Baker now in left wing, Caleb Duros center. Nate Key right wing. Remy and Parker on defense. Nate flips that one up and into the neutral zone. Tab chases it in. Nate again pokes it deeper into the neutral zone. Nobody able to get possession. Parker comes up, tries to send that one up the boards, loses a handle on it. Great job there by Caleb using a shoulder, just working it across. He's got Tab over to his left. He finally just dumps it across the blue line. He stays with it. Nobody able to get possession, but it's in the Bulls' offensive zone. Nate Key skates up. He's got it on his stick. He's going to send it back around the near boards. Looking for Tab Baker behind the net. Caleb steps up, tries to get it. Nate trying to find somebody to center it to. Pass cut off by the Phoenix. Puck just kind of bouncing around. Nobody able to really get possession of it. The Phoenix finally get it. Remy's right there to put a shoulder into him. Phoenix now skating into the Bulls' defensive zone. Remy sends that one off to one of his own guys. Caleb now skates it behind the net. Backhands it up the boards. Not enough on it to clear the zone. So it'll be Remy Uptain now behind the net. He sends it up the boards. Phoenix doing a great job of sealing up the boards. They're not sealing up the middle though, and we got to recognize that it's open. They take a shot. Great centering pass there by the Phoenix. And a great stop by Elijah Cole to recognize that. Keegan now works it along the far board. He's got a 2-on-1 battle. He's got Nate Key over to his left. Keegan goes down. Nate Key picks up the loose change. Tries to center it to somebody, but nobody's home for the Bulls. Easton and Hayes now back in on defense. Easton steps up, keeps it in, gets it over to, who's that? That is Will Federley. Easton again steps up, keeps it in. Easton's going to take a shot from the defensive position. Keegan now chasing it into the corner. Hayes steps up into the zone. Caleb going behind the net. Caleb now has been out here for a long time. So has Keegan, I believe. Hayes steps up, keeps it in. Oh, nice job there by Easton keeping it in. Now our two defensive guys are putting on a clinic out here. Oh, and we go in! Great job there by Graham Pugh off the bench. Puts a backhander in.
Graham Pugh.
Easton took a shot and it bounced off the goalie's pads. Great job there by both defensemen keeping that in. Several times it was out of the zone and Easton just would not give up on it. Easton finally skating it forward.
I'm not sure who that was. I think there was another SWAT on it. Maybe that was Keegan. But
I felt like there was somebody else in there too, but it happened so quick.
Everybody crashed the net on that one and kept fighting, and that's what got that goal. So good job, boys.
That was a great line change time too. Caleb had been in there a long time, and when they found the opportunity to get him out, they did. Graham with some fresh legs comes in and backhands that one in. So Graham will take the face off. He'll stay out there along with Keegan Brennan, Will Federley, Hayes, and Easton. So Phoenix trying to work it into the zone. Graham cuts that off. Graham takes it along the near side boards. Will comes in to help him out. Bulls able to dump it into the offensive zone. Keegan Brennan charging hard. He's already got one. Keegan's feeling it. Oh, he loses the edge as he's bringing it into the zone. Hayes and Easton in a great defensive position. It's a 3-on-2 battle. Offense back checking quickly. They take a shot just over the net on Elijah's glove side. Bulls trying to work it up the near side board. Clear it out. They do. They got Will Federley trying to work it in. Just as he's about to enter into the zone, though, they flip it out. Hayes is going to take it, flip it back up into the neutral zone, trying to find Henry Arns, who just gets absolutely boarded, and we're going to have a penalty and a retaliation.
And a retaliation.
Henry, come on, man. You can't do that. So the penalty got called, and Henry loses his cool and just hits him in the back. So instead of a Bulls power play, we will be at 4-on-4 for the next minute and a half.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe Henry thought it wasn't going to get called. Had to stick up for himself because the ref didn't blow the whistle at first. So
that hand was in the air. If he'd have looked at the referee, he would have seen the hand.
I don't know.
So we're going to stay at 5-on-5. It's going to be Graham Pugh, Ethan Buck, Gus Federley, Parker Allen, and Remy Uptain all out on the ice. Parker goes around the backside of the net. Now Graham works back there. He's got Ethan in the back. Ethan just shoving, trying to find some open space. It finally gets off to Graham. Graham's going to work it along the near side board. He's able to get it out of the zone. He's working through the neutral zone. He gets tripped up, and we're going to have another penalty call.
That's a tripping.
Yep, this will be a delayed penalty and a tripping. So now the Bulls will get a power play and have a 5-on-4 advantage.
No, we're having a conversation here, but it should be down on this dot because it was a penalty. There we go. I think they got it now.
Pretty crazy that the referees weren't sure who to call it on, and number 29 actually raised his hand. It was me.
Oh. A Phoenix player down here almost took the referee out on accident.
Reminds me of that basketball commercial where the kid shows his character by saying, "I touched it, coach."
Here we go.
Graham Pugh takes the face off. He's got Gus Federley working along the boards with him. Ethan Buck still out there on the ice, along with Parker and Remy. Remy doing a good job sealing up the boards, waiting for it. Remy Puts one sort of towards the goal. Didn't put enough on it. Gus now trying to work it around to Graham. Graham still has it. Puck loose in front of the net. Goalie doesn't have it, and now we have a little bit of extracurriculars in front of the goal. There was a lot of stabbing there on the goalie. I can see why the Phoenix were jumping in, pushing around.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like you crowding the goalie.
Nope.
I don't expect him to react any differently.
I don't either. So Hayes and Easton now backing on defense. Offense stays the same. Oh, Easton steps up, just gets absolutely knocked down. He's back up quick, though. Great job there by Ethan keeping it in. Ethan trying to get a shot off, gets tripped up. So
there we go. Another penalty.
Another penalty with 23 seconds left on the power play. We're going to have another penalty on the Phoenix. So it should be a 5-on-3 advantage. Henry Arns now out of the box. Gets a quick chat with Coach Arns as he comes out of the box. So Henry with a 1.5 minute rest on his legs will come out at right wing. Ethan Bucket left.
Now Ethan could taste that last one. He had it on the blade of his stick, and Phoenix player came up behind him and did a stick lift.
Oh yeah. Graham takes the face-off, sends it right over to Henry. Immediately popped away though. Hayes and Easton backing up on defense. They got about 17 seconds left for a 3-on-5 advantage. And they just work it right all the way up to Elijah, and Elijah with a nice cover. So 8 seconds left for a 2-man advantage. Ethan's going to work it along the near boards. Oh, and they both go down hard. We're going to have a call.
That's going to be on Ethan.
It looked like he extended his arm, which you can rub shoulders all day long, but once that arm extends, it's...
Ethan plays football now. He's probably one of our toughest players out here. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. He likes to be physical, and I don't mind it as long as we don't get in the box. So
4-on-3.
4 men on the ice are Graham Pugh, Hayes Hallman, Easton Del Bosco, and Henry Arns. Puck works around to Hayes. It's now a 4-on-4. Hayes tries to send it out, hits the skate of one of the Phoenix guys. Henry Arns is now going to backtrack just a little bit. He works in front of his own goal, and now he's got a little bit of open ice. He's got Graham Pugh waiting at the blue line. Graham now charging hard. He's waiting at the blue line. Graham can center this. If he can get it over to Henry. Henry's waiting in front of the net. Easton and Hayes both in front of the blue line, waiting. Hayes steps up, takes that one in neutral zone. Hayes is going to throw it into the offensive zone, knocks that one down. We got a line change going on though, so he can't take it in. Stolen away while he's waiting on the line change to finish up. Keegan Brennan comes in, and we have an offsides on the Phoenix. So 10 seconds left on the penalty with Ethan Buck. Phoenix at full strength. And Bulls 1 man down.
What a period.
Score 2-1 with 1 minute 19 seconds left. Keegan taking the face off. Got Nate Key out there with him along with Remy and Parker. Phoenix now with a 1 man advantage, working into the offensive zone. You get a shot off, and it just goes just past Elijah's left leg pad.
Yeah, I don't think you could see that one. There was a
lot of Bulls players in front of him.
Yeah, a lot of traffic in front of him.
It was all blue jerseys. So Phoenix here at the end of the second period, evening things up 2-2. They win the faceoff, immediately charge forward. Bulls now back at full strength. They take another shot. Great job there by the Bulls, not letting the centering guy get a shot off. Parker swipes that one away with a poke check. Parker now tries to send it up the boards. Boards are well sealed off. Nate tries to push that one away. Nate again on his knees, able to clear the zone, get it out to the neutral zone. And we're going to have a high stick penalty on Tab Baker, I believe.
Interference.
Interference.
Yep.
We've seen that one before where Tab comes up, lifts the stick, and throws it out of his hands. And it's an amazing play. Unless it gets called.
Yeah.
So Tab will serve a minute penalty for the interference call.
28 seconds left on the game clock.
It'll be Graham, Henry, Hayes, and Easton back in for this penalty kill. Henry takes the face-off. Phoenix win it. Send it in the corner. Easton chasing into the corner. He send one back. Henry skates it in front of his own goal. When he intercepts it, sends it up through the middle of the ice, but gets it out of the zone. Graham charging hard to the center. Henry now has it again. He's going to try to send it back up, and he does. He gets it out. Graham chasing it again with about 6 seconds left. Phoenix will retreat it all the way back. Graham into the offensive zone. Send it up. Easton tried to get a handle on it, and we have the end of the second period. 32 seconds left on a penalty kill for the Bulls. So exciting second period. Both teams getting an opportunity to see their power play lines and their penalty kill lines.
Yeah, I mean, we gave them the opportunity to climb back in this one. Didn't capitalize when we had the man advantage, and it's just what it is. There's kids running around me screaming. So, some good hustle, good offensive opportunities we created there, and see what the third period brings. Score 0-0 at this point.
Tab will head back to the box. Henry Arms will be taking the face-off at center. He's got Graham Pugh to his left. Remy Uptain and Parker Allen will be back on defense.
Might be kind of funny to see Chris Arns take the face-off, though.
It would be nice if we could see Chris take the face-off. I think we might get a point. Phoenix charge hard into their offensive zone. Remy battling all the way, though. Some help from Henry. Remy flips it up the boards. Try a slap shot. Remy cuts that off with his feet. Graham Pugh now with it. Graham trying to work it across center ice. Gets it over to Henry. Henry, as he's entering the zone, gets tripped up. Not so sure that wasn't offsides. Graham might have been a step ahead. No call. Phoenix now with a great center pass. Really good look there by the Phoenix. And Elijah right there comes out and challenges him. Another shot. And
Too much traffic right in front of Elijah. The Bulls have got to move out from in front of him.
And immediately he stops it. And as he's trying to find it, it pops in. So score 3-2, 11:21 left here in the game. Penalty kill is over. Caleb Duro will come out and take the face off. Hayes and Easton back in on defense. Got Keegan Brennan and Will Federley. Phoenix now working hard into the Bulls defensive zone. Hayes is in great position. Able to knock that one away. Keegan Brennan now shoots that one up the boards, trying to get Caleb. Caleb and Keegan both working along this near side. Keegan able to find some center ice, but Phoenix able to keep it in. They finally clear it out. Great job there by Easton stepping up, takes one off the chest.
Oh, and I think he got back.
I thought he did too.
I thought he got back.
Phoenix get called for the offsides, but
he pulled the old Pete Rose.
Yep. We'll have Henry, Ethan, and Will Federley. Defense stays the same. Henry takes the face off. won by the Phoenix. Easton now retreats back into his defensive zone. Tries to work it up the boards. They're just doing a great job of sealing the boards, and we got open ice to the other side. We got to look for that. Easton now again working it up the boards. Henry knocks that one off. He's got Ethan right in front of him. He works around Ethan. Gets tripped up as he enters into the offensive zone. Hayes steps up, keeps it in. Ethan able to keep it in too. Hayes got to turn around. Oh, Hayes loses it. Hayes trying to continue to fight and find it. He does. Sends one back up. Can't get it out. Hayes in good position. About to almost with a hook. Easton with a great job. I'm sorry, that's Gus Federley. Does a great job of spinning the guy around. Gus now takes it behind his own net, sends it up to Ethan. Ethan works it around one guy. He's got some open ice. He's got Henry Arns over to his left. He shoots it across to Henry. Henry with a one-on-one advantage. Great pass there. Oh my goodness. Henry with a shot that he would make 9 times out of 10. Not able to put it in. Ethan with a beautiful pass. Henry now working back towards the center of the net. They try to send it out. Parker and Remy come back in on defense. Parker sends that one deeper into the defensive or the offensive zone. Parker again sends it back up. He's looking for Gus. Gus in the far corner tries to look for somebody to send it to. Tries to backhand it into the center. And now we have Remy Uptain and Graham. We're going to have an icing on the Atlanta Phoenix. 9:05 left here in this third period. Bulls will make some line changes. Looks like Nate Key and Tab Baker coming out. Graham Pugh will stay at center. Remy and Parker stay on defense. Graham takes the face off, sends it over towards Nate Key. Oh, dangerous puck bouncing around. Tab had a stick on it a couple of times and unable to put it in. Nate Key now centers one. Oh, Nate Key puts one in. Yes, sir.
Nate Key dropping the bomb.
Nate Key takes a shot, and it couldn't have been 13 inches off the ground. If those pads were 12 inches, he put it 13 inches right over the goalie's leg pad. Fantastic shot there by Nate Key. Good awareness. And a good, again, Tab in there on a scoring play. Almost had him a couple of goals today already. Nate doing a good job of picking up that loose change and putting it in. Hayes sends one over to Nate Key. Phoenix cut that off in the neutral zone. Working back into the Bulls' defensive zone. Hayes wears that one. Tries to send it back up to Nate. Graham Pugh now battling. Phoenix passing along the boards. Graham steps up, tries to poke that one away. Hayes takes and knocks that one down with a stick. Not able to get the shot off. Elijah doing a great job of sealing up the pipes over there and covers it up. So the Phoenix take a good shot there. Hayes just knocked it down and wide of the net. And then Elijah able to take and cover that one. So Keegan Brennan now in on the offense, along with Caleb Duro, Easton Del Bosco, Will Federley, and Hayes. Another shot from the defensive guy on Phoenix. Wide of the goal. Easton goes behind the net. Now Hayes takes it behind the net, sends it up to Keegan. Off Keegan's skate. Keegan finds it, works it up the boards, works around one Phoenix player, gets it into the neutral zone, trying to send it up to Will Federley. Great pass, just got cut off by the Phoenix. Phoenix now working back into the Bulls' defensive zone. Great job there by Caleb to back check. Do a little stick lift right there at the end. They take another shot. Lots of traffic, and Elijah snags that one out of the air. Don't know how he saw that one. I do not know how Elijah saw that puck flying through the air with as many people and sticks were in front of him. But great job there, zoning in and snagging that one out. 7:43 left in the game. Score 3-3. Henry Arns taking the face-off again. Phoenix win it. I'm not sure what that call is.
Offsides. It went out.
Oh, did it go out?
Yep.
I didn't see it go out.
I saw white between the puck and the blue line.
There you go. So Henry Arns will take the face-off again. Ethan Buck and Gus Federley. Parker and Remy out on defense. Bulls charging forward off the faceoff. Continue to push it through the neutral zone. Nobody has possession. Ethan now pokes that one out. Almost ends up with an opportunity to take a shot. Puck goes up and all the way past Parker and Gus both. Remy will be the first one there. Remy's going to take it behind his own net. Smart move there. He sends it up the boards, trying to find Ethan Buck. Puck's able to go up and out of the zone. Ethan trying to work it along the boards. Remy finally comes in and knocks it into the offensive zone. Phoenix now working it up. Great job there by Henry with a poke check. Parker steps up, tries to keep it in, but Phoenix sent a bouncing puck all the way around. Remy will be the first one there, and he just kind of knocks it out of in front of Elijah's net. Remy goes down, battling in the corner. Shot there, and Henry gets it on his stick for a second. Remy dives in front of the net, trying to stop that shot. Ethan now comes in, works it along the near side boards, trying to send it out, but Phoenix able to cut it off before they can get it out of the defensive zone. Parker Allen will chase it into the corner. Oh, wow. A couple of shots there, and I'm not real sure why one of the Phoenix players is just standing there in front of the goal, like very unsure about what was going on.
I think that was a smart move by Ethan Buck to just ice it and let's get this line change in.
Yeah,
there was some tired legs out there.
Get some composure back too. So Graham Pugh will come out to take the space off. He's got Nate Key to his right. He's got Tab Baker to his left. Easton and Hayes back on defense. Puck drop, and Graham tries to win it back to Nate Key and does. Nate Key immediately sends it right back up to Graham Pugh. He gets it over to Tab Baker. Tab Baker now working along the near side wall. Dumps it into the offensive zone. And
that was not offsides.
I didn't see offsides either.
Or icing.
Or icing. That's what I was thinking.
They
he was
called
calling.
icing. They did call icing.
That wasn't icing.
That wasn't icing. He was way past the red line.
So Bulls will come do this one more time. Graham sends it over to Tab. Phoenix able to do a quick wraparound. Hayes sends it up back along the wall. Tries to get over to Nate. Nate able to get it out as he's falling to his knees. Nate again sends it out. Phoenix keep cutting it off here in the neutral zone. Nate gets back up, pushes forward. Graham kicks it off his skate, keeps it in. Tab now to his right. Tab crashing the net. Nate Key goes down after a shot. Graham Pugh now steps up, battles in the corner. Easton finds it on his stick. They're in defensive position, tries to center one.
Almost a own goal there.
Yeah. Graham Pugh now battles in the corner. He's got Tab right behind him. Nate Key over to his left. Phoenix now charging hard across the neutral zone. Poked away by Graham Pugh. And poked away by Tab Baker, and we have an offsides.
Good pressure there by Tab and Graham to keep that from going downhill.
So 4:55 in our tie game. Score 3-3. Caleb Duro taking the face-off. Keegan Brennan to his right. Will Federley to his left. Parker and Remy on defense. Face-off one over towards Keegan. Keegan kicks it off the skate, but Phoenix able to get it. Nice job there by Remy Uptain, poking that one away. Remy again jumps in, pokes it away. Nobody can get it on their stick. Finally, the Phoenix do, and they try to center one. Parker Allen swipes it away. Remy Uptain.
Remy did a rude hand gesture to one of the Phoenix players as he got jammed in the boards, and I think he's holding his stomach like he caught a stick to the stomach. I think we're going to wind up with a match penalty on that one, or a misconduct penalty.
One of the Federleys heads to the box, but did not do anything. This penalty will be on Remy. I honestly didn't see what happened. I just saw Remy get up looking kind of hurt. So now for this penalty kill will be Easton, Hayes, Keegan, and Henry.
We're at full strength.
And we're at full strength.
No, we're not.
Nope. Nope.
Trying to get situated here. Here we go. All right.
So Bulls on a penalty kill, taking their face off here in their own defensive zone. Face off, won by the Phoenix. Hayes in the corner, tangled up with the referee. Both Phoenix and Hayes go down. Keegan now working along the boards. Great move there by Keegan, using the 6th man, or the 5th man in this case. Phoenix now working it away. Great poke check there by Henry Arns, number 7, with a full head of steam. Number 8 now working in. They take a shot right off Elijah's glove. I'm not so sure he didn't push that up and over the net. Number 8 with a good shot, but just a little bit high. Keegan now tries to knock it away. Hayes has it. He's going to work it up to Henry. Henry with an opportunity, but he's got a lot of white jerseys in front of him. Keegan able to push it forward, get it into the offensive zone, but they can't keep it there. Henry Arns waiting at the blue line. Keegan takes it in. Oh my goodness, what in the world was that? Keegan skated it into the blue line and then tried to pass back to Henry. It was a good idea.
It was a good idea. Henry just was a half step too short on that one.
Yep, so offsides there. Keegan knew it the second he did it too. hand to forehead.
Yeah.
So Graham Pugh will take this face off. Ethan Buck over on the right wing. Hayes and Easton stay in on defense. Graham wins it back to Hayes. Hayes sends it up the boards and dumps it deep into the offensive zone. Surprised they didn't call icing on that.
Yeah.
Even though it's not an icing.
Penalty's dead.
Penalty is now dead, thank goodness. Henry Arns now comes in fresh off the bench. Graham Pugh sends it back up. Phoenix waiting for the Bulls to get settled. Easton gets it at the red line. Easton dumps it in and just catches Henry a half step past the blue line. Henry back checking quickly, and Easton thought he waited long enough, but not quite long enough. So 3:17 left on the official game clock. Graham takes the face off. They're working back to Easton. Easton with a nice cross-ice pass over to Hayes, but Hayes not quite ready for it. He sends it up the ice and up the boards, and we are going to have an icing on this one. That was a good move by Easton to try that. I just don't think Hayes was ready or prepared.
Both teams seem like they're running out of steam a little bit. Bulls got to mount up and finish this one out.
It's been a good physical game. Graham taking the face off. Ethan to his right. Caleb to his left. Ethan now skating along the boards. Dumps it into the offensive zone. Graham will be the first one there. Graham tries to work it over to Caleb. Parker tries to poke that one away. Remy back in after the penalty. We have an offsides on the Phoenix.
Good opportunity there. Ethan Buck was skating it down, dumped it in, but we didn't really have a whole lot of chase going on behind the net.
Nate and Keegan will come in along with Henry Arns for our forwards. Defense stays the same. Henry wins the faceoff, pushes it forward, but Phoenix quickly take it there in the neutral zone. Henry again, working it through. Oh, man in front of him fell down. He's got a one-on-one. Oh, and Henry works the goalie out of the crease and bang! Backhands one into the goal. Henry Arns with the goal, putting the Bulls up 4-3 with 2:21 left. Great look there, and really he had options. Both his wingers were right there with him, so he had options to pass it, and that goalie had to come out and challenge it, and Henry just worked him around. Graham Pugh now taking the face off. He's got Keegan and Nate, Hayes and Easton out there with him. Bulls charging hard in the offensive zone. But Phoenix able to work it out. Hayes is back. Easton back checks back in. They take a shot, and Elijah knocks that one back towards the backside of the post. Great job there by Elijah knocking that one down. He's got that sealed up. There's so much traffic in front of him. Hayes has it on a stick. And they finally blow the whistle. There was a lot of traffic in front.
Puck was loose till Elijah dove to his side. I could see it over here. You couldn't see it between all the legs, but
I think Keegan was the one who made the final stop until Elijah was able to dive on it.
That's right.
There was so much traffic there with him, and man, there was a lot of good action. So the Bulls able to clear the zone with the faceoff. Phoenix now send it right back in, though. Hayes will be the first one to it behind the net. Hayes not able to get a stick on it. Henry now takes it behind his own net. Works it up. He's going to work around one guy. Henry's got Ethan. He passed it up to Ethan. Ethan works it across the blue line. He's only got one guy, and that one guy able to poke check it away. Henry now comes back. He sends one across to Easton. Easton sends one up to Caleb. Caleb sends one over to Ethan. Holy smokes. Like, what team is this?
I know, right?
Hayes now gets it on his stick. Tries to send one back up to Ethan.
Way offsides. There we go. Minute 4. The Bulls in the lead by 1.
The Bulls will make a complete line change, put some fresh legs out there for this last minute, 4 seconds. We got Keegan, Graham, Nate, Parker, and Remy all out on the ice. Puck lost right there in the neutral zone, but Keegan ends up with it, skating it forward. Ends up in the Bulls' offensive zone. Nate Keel charged into the corner. Nate tries to keep it in. Graham able to dump it back into the corner a little bit farther. The Phoenix able to bring it out. Phoenix full head of steam. Graham Pugh skating right there with him, trying to stick lift. Number 8 continues to work it around. Bulls all in front of the net. Shot on goal, and Elijah with a kick save.
We're going to have a hook.
And we got a hook on, looks like either Parker or Nate. It's going to be Parker. So a hook on Parker. So the last 32.3 seconds here in the game will be power play for the Atlanta Phoenix. On this power play, we're going to have Hayes, Graham, Henry, and Easton. Graham will be taking the face off. Sends it over to Henry Arns. Henry Arns dumps it behind our net. Tries to send it all the way around. Easton gets it on his stick, can't hang on to it. Hayes steps back, battling with number 23, goes down. I'm not so sure Hayes' skates don't need to be sharpened. Number 8's got a powerful shot and works around Henry. Henry continuing to stay with him. He's trying to do something. Time's ticking down. That's it. They can't get a shot off. I say he can't get a shot off. They almost did.
Wow.
I thought 3 seconds lasted a little bit too long there, but the Bulls win that one with a score of 4-3. That was a nail biter up until the last second. So great job there by the Bulls today. If you would like to join us for our next game, we'll be playing at 6:20 Central Time, 7:20 Eastern, against the Nashville Warriors. So hopefully you can join us. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, everybody. See you in a little while.